will probably make more sense to some people. Take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. And the other one is casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against a knowledge of God. And then this one says, we demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. And this one says, take every thought captive to Christ. There was a scripture too that I really, really liked, but I can't seem to recall exactly what it was. But I hope that those different translations, I hope that you can understand those different translations. So I just want to break it down to you, okay? Okay, so every thought that comes into your mind that is negative, okay, is not from you. If you don't know or if you don't believe, it's okay. I will tell you the truth now. And this is the truth. And you can do what you want with what I'm about to tell you. Satan is in our minds as he is around us, okay? I'll just say the name because just to get to the point. So he's in our minds and around us. The way he works in our minds, he's going to pretend that he's us by acting like, okay, so this is how he pretends like he's us. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the right words to say so that I'm understandable. Instead of him saying, wait, hold on, let me think of an example. Instead of him saying, go tell him that he's ugly, he's gonna pretend that he's you by putting in your mind, and you will literally think he's ugly. It'll literally just come out of nowhere. It'll come out of nowhere. And even to yourself, he'll lie to you and tell you, I'm ugly. Like, you're literally thinking that in your mind, right? Out of nowhere. You could be looking at yourself in the mirror, like right now I'm looking at myself. He could put that in my brain and tell me I'm ugly. Instead of him saying, you're ugly, and that's what we would think, right? We would hear, you're ugly, and so we would know that it's from another being. But he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. He would never, ever, ever, ever do that. You know why? Because he's a deceiver. He's the master of deception. And he's a liar. He's the father of lies. And he hates the truth because there is no truth in him. And lying is consistent with his character, for he is a liar. As Jesus said. And I can't remember what the scripture said. I mean, what the scripture was exactly. But that's what it said, okay? I can't remember exactly what it said either. But I know that's what Jesus said, okay? So don't believe his lies. Anything negative that comes up in your mind, do not believe it, please. Don't believe the devil's lies. Anyone who tells you anything negative about yourself, any thoughts that come up in your mind where it's negative about yourself or others, do not believe it. Do not believe it, and don't say it. Don't do it. I am not perfect, but I am walking on God's path. And I'm trying my best to not sin. You need to love yourself. Don't hate yourself. You need to love yourself. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are smart. You are intelligent. You have gone through so many things. And the fact that you're still here right now and you could be watching my video and you're still going on strong, you're still going to work, you're still trying to find work, you're still trying to think about how you're gonna have work, you're still thinking about solutions to your problems, you're still thinking about your loved ones, you're still praying for your enemies, you're still going, you're still doing things, you're still here. The fact that you're still here, you are strong. Even if you're thinking about hurting yourself, that's also from the enemy. If you think, oh, I want to kill myself, that's from the enemy. He wants you to kill yourself, because again, John chapter 10 verse 10, the enemy, which is Satan, purpose is to kill, steal, and destroy. So he will send other people who are not close to God, people who are not godly. You will see them. Look around you, look at the people in your past. Think about the people who are not godly. The people who are not godly are usually the ones who would say a lot of mean things, who usually have bad habits, who usually do evil things. They are the ones. And they're also Christians. I'm doing this quotation marks because they are not real Christians. There are Satanists, there are Freemasons, their real God is Satan. A lot of them will literally go to church and pretend. They will put on this image. They will even have this like fish symbol with a cross on their cars, and even be godly in their profiles and their photos, the way they dress, because they want to keep up the image that they're godly when they're not. Those are the fake Christians, okay? Those are the people who have a corrupt soul. You need to be very, very careful. Those people do evil things behind closed doors, and they will not show people exactly what they're doing. I have definitely seen this type of people. A lot of those people are in Clear Lake, California, and I'm sure it's in probably also in Humboldt, California, and all these other places, okay? It's in every country. It's in the Philippines, it's in America, it's in China, it's in Korea, it's in Canada, it's in Mexico, it's in Switzerland, it's everywhere. Every single country, every single government are Satanists. Maybe not all of them, but most of them are, and they're all connected. Call me crazy, it's fine. You know, Noah was also called crazy for warning everyone that it will flood when God told him to make the ark so that he can save a lot of animals and himself and his family. And people called him crazy. And then the flood came. So I guess the crazy person isn't crazy after all, huh? So I don't care if I'm called crazy. I've already been called that. I've been called names. I've been falsely accused. I've been persecuted. I'm still being persecuted. I've been oppressed. I'm still oppressed. I'm still gang stalked. It started in Clear Lake, California, and gang stalking is satanic. And I'm sorry that I'm all over the place, but I just wanted to say that and say all of the points when it comes to spiritual warfare, because this is spiritual warfare, okay? Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so I just want to continue with the depression. You need to take every thought captive. Every time you think of something negative, please remember that it's not your own thoughts, even though it's coming from your brain. Once you realize that, it'll be so much easier to fight off the enemy, okay? Because people are literally walking around, they're living life, and they don't even know that they're fighting a battle within themselves. They don't even know that they're in a boxing ring. They don't know that. And they're just living life every day, and they're taking every punches from the enemy. Every negative thought, every negative feeling. And that truly saddens me. And it makes me angry that people are brainwashed in so many ways, in so many different levels, just so that people are not free and people will suffer. And that's just not right. So I'm here to talk about it. And they can silence me all they want. They tried to. They have killed people who've spoken the truth, who have exposed the truth, exposed the lies. And honestly, it's just crazy to me that the enemy will literally expose himself and then gets upset and kills people for exposing the lies, the actions, the things that he's saying to the world. Like, if you don't want that to be seen, if you don't want that to be known, then why say it? Why do it? You know, you're already exposing yourself. And the only reason why people are even talking about it is because you've shown them your true colors. You've shown them how evil you are. You've shown him your demons. So if you don't want people to talk about it, talk about their experience, trying to help others, then don't do it. Don't say it. It's simple. But again, this is how life is. Once Eve took a bite of that fruit from the Garden of Eden, I believe that's when the enemy got into people's minds. Because before that, they didn't even know that they were naked. Eve and Adam were naked. Our skin is our real clothes. This is just our extra clothes. If Eve did not eat that apple, all of us would be walking around naked and not feel shameful about it, because this is our real clothes right here, our skin, okay? But after Eve took a bite of that fruit, she and Adam hid in the forest, and God was looking for Adam. He said, "Adam, where are you?" And Adam was hiding from God. He said that he was naked